What's going on, fam? All right. Got a lot to talk about real quick. A lot going on with OU right now. Of course, they fired Mike Stoops after the Texas game. And Ruffin McNeil took over. I can't say he did a much better job, but maybe a little. Okay, whatever. They still end up winning the Big 12 championship. Went to the Final Four, the semifinals. Lost, again, tough game to Alabama. Started out rough. Kyler Murray and the boys bought us back. Tried to anyway. End up losing by 11. Could have been 18, or if Alabama would have went ahead and punched it in right there at the end. But they took a knee. Actually, Nick Saban probably gained a little points from me from doing that. I thought he would go ahead and score, but he took the knee, showed some sportsmanship. But anyway, so they lost the game. They hired Alex Grinch from Ohio State, co-defensive coordinator. He was at Washington State with Mike Leach coordinating. And so he should be used to this fast-paced offense that OU runs. So that should work out in OU's favor. That should be pretty good. Now, he brought in Roy Manning. I think he was at Washington State as well, and he will coach the cornerbacks. Grinch will coach the safeties, and they brought in Brian Odom, used to go to OU. He was coaching at Missouri. He's going to coach the inside linebackers, so we'll see what he does. And Ruffin McNeil will now coach outside linebacker. And Calvin Thibodeau will stay on the D-line, so the defense pretty much set. We know the offense is set. And so only thing we didn't know is who was going to be the quarterback next year. Would Austin Kendall, would he step up? Although we knew he was disgruntled. A lot of people think something was going on between him and Riley. They kind of had a little bad breakup. But I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not an insider. Can only go off speculation and what I've heard. But he ended up transferring to West Virginia after Lincoln Riley kind of didn't want to let him go at first, but he ended up letting him go because they brought in Jalen Hurts. Now, if you don't know Jalen Hurts, which I don't know where you've been the last couple of years, played for Alabama. I think he won a national championship. He got his spot taken by Tua. Who's a great quarterback. He is good. I can't blame Alabama for switching to him. He came in, talking about Lloyd, won the championship last year. Couldn't quite pull it off this year. They got whooped by Clemson. So now we have Hurts at OU. Now, my main question at first was like, damn, is he going to be able to throw the football? Because from what I've seen from Hurts, he could throw, but it's not the most accurate all the time. But maybe with Lincoln Riley and his system, they can, the play designs, and you're basically almost throwing a wide open people a lot of the times because the play calling is so good from Coach Riley. So he should be in some pretty good situations as far as, he might not be as accurate as Kyler or Baker, but I think he'll be okay the more I think about it. I was a little leery at first, but I think Hurts will be okay. He has championship pedigree. He's been on the big stage. I really like the way he handled that situation when he lost his job. I don't think I've ever seen someone handle it as well as he did. So the kid has good character. I like what I'm seeing from him, what I've seen from him. And so I think he's on campus already, ready to go for the spring. And Spencer Rattler, the incoming freshman, I don't think he's coming till the summer, but I know some of those receivers are already here. The big-time receivers, the OU, they've got about 3 big-time receivers coming in next year. And I think at least 2 of them maybe are there, or maybe all 3. Not sure. But so we should expect good things from the offense again next year. I don't expect the offense to fall off any. Maybe a little because Kyler Murray was that dynamic. I mean, we thought it was going to fall off a little from Baker Mayfield, but, geez, Kyler Murray, all he did was come in, win the Heisman, and almost go to the national championship, won a Big 12 championship. Now he's put himself in the NFL draft. So we'll see what happens with Kyler in the future. I wish him nothing but the best. OU, I hope. We got a couple defensive players coming in. Pretty much everybody's returns. I think the kid's name is Michael Thompson. I think the D-tackle who tore his ACL before the season last year. He's supposed to be pretty good, so hopefully he'll be back and ready to go. And, hopefully the defense can step it up a little, at least be like the 60th ranked defense or something, 50th. I mean, even that, I think OU might have had a legitimate shot at beating Alabama this year if they just had even the 54th ranked defense, So looking forward to next year. I can't wait. Can't wait to go to the spring game and see what's going on see how Jalen Hurts looks. Although you can't judge too much from the spring game, but we'll see how it goes. That's it for now. Let's just sit back and see what happens. Pay attention to the recruiting and Boomer Sooner. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share the video if you want. Peace.